Hello everyone, welcome back. I was starting a new video lectures on reactive programming. In this video, let me provide the introduction on reactive programming. Reactive programming was introduced in Spring 5.0. What is reactive programming in Java? Reactive programming in Java is a way of writing code that allows applications to read quickly and efficiently to changes or events like button clicks, data updates, or incoming requests without getting bogged down. Here, let me discuss one basic real-time example to understand what exactly is reactive programming. Imagine your application as a busy waiter in a restaurant who has to serve multiple tables at once. A traditional program would be like a waiter who only takes care of one table at a time. If one table is slow to decide, the waiter stands there waiting, and all other tables are left unattended. In reactive programming, however, the waiter, that means our code, keeps moving between tables, addressing requests and collecting orders as soon as they are ready. So, all tables feel attended to quickly, even if some orders take longer than others. This is one of the basic example to understand what exactly is reactive programming. Here we have the second example to understand what exactly is reactive programming. If you are waiting on data from a database instead of blocking everything until it arrives, your code continues with other tasks and only reacts when the data is ready. And also, if an error happens along the way, the system can handle it gracefully without stopping other tasks. There are some popular reactive programming libraries that we have, which is the first one is Project Reactor. Project Reactor it is of the part of Spring ecosystem. Reactor is a powerful, efficient, and widely used library for reactive programming. Based on the reactive streams specification, it provides too many types, which is a mono that has single response, and also which is a flux which has multiple responses. That means we have two main types that can be used for the reactive streams specification is mono and flux. Mono is for the single response, flux is for the multiple responses. It integrates seamlessly with Spring Web Flux for building reactive web applications. And also we are having RX Java, inspired by reactive extensions. RX Java is a popular and mature library for building reactive applications, provides observable and flowable types along with numerous operators for creating, transforming and combining asynchronous streams. And also, RX Java offers extensive support for back pressure handling. This is the traditional imperative style of programming. If you see here, we are getting the user based on the username. See here, and it is returning the user. So here we are having the if condition that checks if the corresponding user is null or not by providing the user. So after that, if the user is there, what it is doing, it is getting the orders based on the user ID and returning the list of orders, and also it is checking whether the orders are null or not. And if the orders are there, what it is doing, it is creating an array list and it is iterating over the orders and passing each order into the transaction to get the passing each order into the corresponding transaction service dot get info to get the transaction and adding those transactions to the corresponding array list. This is the style of traditional imperative programming. Here we are having the reactive programming, which is also called as declarative approach. See the difference between the imperative and declarative approach. See here we are doing the user repository dot get user and passing the username, and we are using the map, and by using the map we are getting the user ID, and also here we are using the flat map. So from the flat map, by using the order service dot get orders, we are passing the user ID and also transaction service dot get info, and we are passing the order for it, and the time duration is 2 seconds. If at all is there any error, what we are doing, on error return collections dot empty list, we are returning the empty list. The flow is like this. The declarative approach flow will be like this, and the imperative will be like if the corresponding condition passes, then only it will go inside, otherwise it will come out of it. It will be like that, the imperative as well as the declarative approach, both are different. Now we are following this declarative type of programming, which is a reactive programming approach. When the functional approach has been introduced in Java, from then onwards we are following this declarative type of approach. And also see here, bridging Java 8 and reactive programming. Here is the reactive benefit between the Java 8 and reactive programming. In reactive programming, we often need to provide small functions. For example, what to do when data arrives or an error occurs. What to do when the data arrives or when the error occurs. Lambdas make this easy by letting us pass functions as parameters without boilerplate code. So in order to eradicate this boilerplate code, lambdas has make a way, like lambdas make the functions to write the code very easily in a to write the code in a more concise way. Lambdas has been introduced for the to follow this functional way of approach. See here, flux dot just, and we are passing the 3 strings dot map, and we are changing this to uppercase, subscribing, and we are printing it. That's it. This is another example for the completable feature in Java's step towards reactive style of programming, as it allows chaining of actions and handling of asynchronous results. This is another benefit. Here are the new keywords that are unfamiliar in reactive programming. When Java programmers start learning reactive programming, they often encounter several new terms and concepts that may be unfamiliar. Here are the list of some of these key terms. These are the what we can say keywords that we are unfamiliar, like we didn't listen before when we are using something like Spring MVC, like that. When there is no introduction for the reactive programming in Spring, we don't listen this type of words. It will be like a new reactive programming, asynchronous, non-blocking, back pressure, publisher, subscriber, subscription, mono, flux, stream, cold versus hot streams, operator, scheduler, functional programming, event loop, reactive stream API, flux sync, mono sync, stream processing, and also completable future. Okay, then this is all about the introduction for the reactive programming. In the next coming videos, let's start playing with the reactive programming with more and more videos coming soon. Thank you.